guys, and welcome back to Rochdale to Glory. It is Nathan here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We have got some stuff to go over as per usual. It's been quite busy behind the scenes at Rochdale Football Club in this save. There's a lot of players that we have to go over, so before we go through the matches, let's get into the players. Okay, let's go to the squad so we can go through all the small details of what is going on with the club. So Duffy is wanted by Southampton, which is probably the most important one out of all of these. I'm trying to keep hold of him because he is our best player by some stretch. I think that is quite a fair statement at the moment. But I think it's going to be quite hard to keep hold of him, especially going into January with so much potential I believe that he has. So yeah, there is that, and then there is also a lot of outgoings that is happening in January. Berger is joining Crawley on the 1st of January, as Harvey Gilmore is going for around £400,000 to Bradford on the 1st of January. Tower Smith is going to York for around £100 to £150,000. And Ryan East is going to Swindon for around £100,000. Al Rakia, Manny Deserveway, Ebanks are all also wanted, and Ebanks, out of those three there, was one of the players to request to be transfer listed because he wants more game time. Devante Rodney is injured. He fractured his ankle and he's out for up to 3 months. So yeah, there's money being brought in January, but if I turn over to the finances, it's not looking good. So hopefully with this money coming in, we do still have some to spend. We do have £1 million in transfer budget. I am conscious of spending it just for the fact we are in our overdraft. But a lot of wages will also be filled up at the end of this, so I'm not too worried. However, this is your team for Colchester, who are third in League 2. I forgot to go through the games. Let's go through that before we do such a thing of playing a game. In terms of the games that you missed, we went to Crown Meadow and we thumped Shrewsbury 7-0. Duffy getting 4 goals, and Romero got 3 assists as well. And honestly, it was such a shame I wasn't recording, because that's probably one of the best wins I've had in this save. And then we had Chesterfield away in the Virtue Trophy, which we have progressed through with a 2-0 win, with again quite a heavily rotated team. A lot of players that don't exactly get much game time, all featuring, and we'd managed to put past Chesterfield quite comfortably. And then we went back into the league against Reading, a team that should be up there in the promotion fight. I don't think they are though. It was 1-1. Reading are 13th, and Bradford, who we were going to play, we're not going to play them anymore. We are going to play Newport instead. But Bradford are 10th for that information. Now going to the match. Watmouth in goal, Beckwith, McAvoy, Gordon at the back, Romero, Briley, Jamie Allen and Adebayo Rowan in midfield, and Goy in attacking midfield, Marty and Obi up front. In terms of your bench, you got Kim Rangic, Oscar Wallen, Tommy McDermott, Duffy, the Vampire Slayer, Tony Alexander, Miguel Aziz, who has requested to be transfer listed. Again, not enough game time, but it's kind of hard to give game time to other players when, 1, you have a really good youth intake, 2, you have really good youth recruitment who are at this level, and 3, the players that you are playing are just better. That's my excuse. And Manny D also on the bench. Now, with the players that are going, there's a lot of players going, which means Our squad's going to be thinned, which might cause some concern. But fear not, we're going to do some business in January. Now, I am just going to turn my webcam off once more as we do get into this game. Obviously, it's just better for quality. So let's go and get into this match then. Everyone's really happy at the club despite players wanting to leave, which is rather odd, but it is what it is. Hopefully that it is a sign of good things to come. The next episode will be a transfer special in terms of will be in January, and we'll mainly be focused on transfers, I think, rather than playing games. I might play one game in January, which potentially could be the FA Cup. We are playing the second round fixture today, which is against Barrow. Let's go and win a football match at Spotland Stadium. There is your lineup once more. And there is Colchester's lineup. Playing a 4-2-3-1. We're going to beat Colchester, I think. And there's the you saw very briefly at the top. I always find that graphic there. The table is very, very short. But we are top of the league and Colchester are third. So this is going to be an interesting game. Colchester wants to have sold out that away end as well. From what we can see. But let's go and kick off now. We are underway at Spotland Stadium. Colchester playing in the pale yellow and we are playing in the blue. And we have a free kick already on the edge of the area. Romero, who's known for taking brilliant free kicks, has a shot, forces a save from Macy, and it is a corner for Rochdale from the off, and that is a good start. Generate 0.02 XG, if anybody was wondering. Well, here we go again. Higgins plays the ball to Payne for Colchester, and now Reed is over it. Bishop back to Brown now, and he is in some space, Brown, for Colchester. Plays it to Higgins, who is taken on. Managed to find a pass through. No shot in the end. Marty gets on the header, heads it forward, but just can't find Obi on the other side. And that's the end of that highlight. Lovely throwing into Barrow there. Well stepped out. Adabay rolling with a header after a lovely cross by Romero. And it has gone out for a Rochdale corner, which we do not get to see. 13 minutes in, Ethan Browers regained the ball. Can't find Obi, unfortunately. But Romero does regain possession after a clearance. Allen now plays it over to Romero. Keeps it in play. And now over to Ethan Browley. Back to Jamie Allen now, who plays the ball to Romero. Finds Obi! Oh, it's just over. And it is a goal kick for Colchester United. I'm going to praise the players. It has been a good start and it's not gone well with most players, but we won't worry about that. Anderson now plays it over to Ian Dolov, and Adebayo Rowan has dispossessed him, and now it's over to Obi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, it isn't Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ngoy now, the attacking midfielder on loan from Blackburn, has a shot and arguably should have scored from that position. I don't know how he's missed from there, but it is a goal kick for Colchester, and we have been all over him this for the first 20 minutes. Now it's Payne. Plays it over to Anderson. Now over to Reed. Colchester just slowly building up there. Takes on his man. Obi is able to intercept a pass and it's found Marty, who is dispossessed. But Marty managed to regain the ball. Can he get it in? No, but it is a corner for Rochdale once more. And Jamie Allen's over this one. He crosses it in, headed out by Reed. But Adebayo Rowan regains the ball, plays it into Romero. and Goy. Adebayo Rowan fancies himself. Obi, after a deflected shot, has a shot. Excuse me. But it was offside. Excuse me. Looks like an intersection there. Didn't go to plan. And Watmuff is forced into a slave. Watmuff is forced into a save. And it is a corner for Colchester. It's crossed in. And Tucker for Colchester just misses the target with his header from the ball crossed in. I'm recording this early Friday afternoon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I look outside and it looks well depressing. Honestly, it looks really dull outside. Like there's no rain. Like the clouds are just that really dark, like colour, and it just looks a bit sad. So I'm glad I am inside rather than outside because I don't think I want to be in a bit of depressing weather. I went out yesterday and it was absolutely freezing. I apologise. I'm very, very tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night. So, yeah, that's my excuse this time. But it is a genuine excuse. I genuinely didn't get any sleep last night. Or much of any sleep. But I thought I may as well get something out because I'd rather do something with my time. And Goy plays it to Adebayo Rowan. Over to Obi, lovely pass, and Obi's through in space here. Plays it back to Adebayo Rowan. Can he get the ball in? He dribbles free, finds Obi, and it is a corner after it was deflected. We don't get to see that corner. But we are on the attack again. Adebayo Rowan dispossessed, but Allen regains the ball. Plays it forward. Can't find Obi, but after it was cleared away, Adebayo Rowan played it to Obi. He's headed it back to Adebayo Rowan, who has found himself in space. Ethan Briley has a shot, and it is headed away. Rochdale attacking once more. Ethan Briley over it. Plays it to Kyron Gordon. And now McAvoy, and well, that's annoying. Beckwith finds Romero. To Jamie Allen. Plays the ball over to Obi. Can he keep it in? He can. Just. Finds Jamie Allen again. To Ngoy. To Ethan Briley. Has a shot deflected. Obi strikes it. And here's another corner for Rochdale. And we are pressing and pressing them when we do get a chance on the ball. Argue we've been the better side going into half time. And it is 0-0 in this top of the table clash at Scotland. Colchester currently dropping down to 4th. We, no matter the result, will keep hold of top spot for now. But I don't think necessarily we have been that bad. I think we've definitely been the better team going into that. I am wondering what we can do to take this to another level. I'm going to make Allen just a standard defensive midfielder. Don't know why Beckwith is stopping wide centre back. Yeah, let's play Marty as the channel forward. Let's see what else we can do. Obi now kicks off the play again for Rochdale. And we are back underway at Scotland. and we do regain the ball. It has gone out for play for throwing though, so ignore what I just said. Allen's dispossessed Reed, and Marty now plays it to Romero, whips the ball in. No Rochdale play there. Anderson now for Colchester is dispossessed by Barrow Rowland, who finds Obi and plays it back to Toby. He crosses it in, but no one's there. It has gone out or play for Rochdale throw-in, and it's a good start for the Dale into this second half where we do need our win on camera. Please. Romero now fizzes the ball in, finds Ngoy, and it is 1-0 to Rochdale. And I just said it was a good start for us in the second half. That re-emphasises that. What a start for us. Romero plays into Ngoy, and it's a lovely set of play between the two players. The Uruguayans linking up. Romero plays the ball in. Ngoy unmarked and finds the back of the net. And it is 1-0 to Rochdale. Romero and Ngoy have had a good start there. Hopefully Colchester don't hit us back straight away. We do deserve to be winning. Argue we should have been winning going into half time. Ball is played in and it is 1-1. And that is commentator's curse, if anything. And honestly, I'm not sure if we deserve that, because I mean, we deserve to be winning. But that was a silly error. We did get complacent, but we do have a highlight. Karen Gordon plays it to Adabero Rowland, plays it over to Obi, finds him. Could this be number 2? Adabero Rowland finds Romero, and it is just over the net. And that is the end of that. Got to encourage some of the players. Marty and Obi didn't react well to that, but the rest of the team were all happy nearly. 55 minutes in, the only players I'm looking at that potential need changing are our wingers are Adabel Rowland and Romero. But that being said, there's not really anyone who is standing out apart from Romero. 62 minutes in, I am going to opt to make a change now. I am going to bring Duffy on for Marty. He's not having the best of games. And I believe Duffy has actually improved in his heading. He's improved in a lot of things. He's a Sky Bet Championship standard player, which I think says a lot. He looks phenomenal, but he has improved a lot in training. And now 6 heading. Still 5 crossing, 5 tackling. There's a couple of grey areas, but he's alright for a 17-year-old. I'll give him that. He's probably going to be starting most games compared to Marty, especially into the run in the end of the season. Anybody else who I think should come on? I don't think so, but I am going to offer out some advice to Duffy, and he is now on. Yeah, he's now on for us. Let's go and win this game. Let's offer out some encouragement again. Allen now plays it to Adabel Rowland, and now Duffy just substitute. Look how tall he is. He's managed to find himself into the box. He's managed to cross it in, and has gone out for a corner for Rochdale, and a chance for us to do something there. Can Duffy score with his head? Jamie Allen is over the corner, crosses it in, and unfortunately can't get past the first man again. Annabelle Rowland plays it back to Allen, finds himself in some space, and that is a penalty. It is a penalty, and a chance for us to go into the lead here. Allen was tripped down in the box, and it is Obi on the penalty, and he puts it away. And Rochdale now 2-1 up against, I think it was 4th placed Colchester the last time we checked. And Obi does very well just to be very cool, calm and collected. Sends the keeper the wrong way, who also was off his line, I noticed there. But that does not matter at all. We have scored, and it is 2-1. Excuse me. And it is now a throw-in for Rochdale. Beckwith plays it to Obi. Now Ethan Briley. Over to Jamie Allen. Beats his man. Over to Romero now. Finds Obi. Could this be free? Briley. Adebayo rolling. Briley has a shot and it's just over. And 72 minutes in, I'm going to bring a couple players off Gordon. And can come on for Alexander. Swap them round. So McAvoy's playing in that role. Anybody else? McDermott can come on for Briley. And I'm going to leave it like that. Let's give these guys a team talk, motivated. There we go. And goal kick is played by Macy. Are we going to see a win finally for Rochdale on the camera? Hopefully so. And Goy sliding tackle there. Dispossessing Reed. Who, I mean, Colchester did regain the ball straight away, but it was very classy tackle. And Watmuff very comfortable in gaining the ball there despite dropping it, but wasn't challenged from the shot. And it is rolled out to Alexander, but we won't see the rest of that. I'm going to bring it down to positive just to, you know, slow down the tempo. Watmuff plays it forward. Doesn't find Romero. And has gone out for a throw-in. McDermott now. Plays it to Obi. Good ball. Plays it over to Romero now. Doesn't take on his man. Passes it back to Beckwith. And now to Alexander. Jamie Allen. Switches over to Adebayo Rowan. Unfortunately does not gain possession. Let's go and... We're going to just take down the tempo a little bit. Okie doke. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Do have a free kick. Watmuff takes it. It wasn't offside. McAvoy to McDermott. Hoofs the ball over. Finds Duffy. And a chance for Rochdale to get a third here. Duffy on the edge of the box. Plays it in to Ngoy. It's bundled around. But it is cleared away. And Colchester on the counter here. Higgins crosses the ball in. And it is cleared away. Over to Ionaldo for Colchester. Bishop now. Reed to Tovid, I think. It is a goal kick. So we won't worry about that. Won't make a shout. Watmuff's kicking this ball. Plays it to McAvoy. Over to Beckwith. Using the space well there. McDermott to Ngoy. Now switches the play over to Adebayo Rowan, who is dispossessed after a poor touch from Adebayo Rowan. Reed now plays it to Lisby. Ian Dolo. There we go. Finds Tovid. Now to Lisby. And it is headed away. Obi brought down. No foul. And it is bundled away. And McAvoy has cleared that for a corner for Colchester. I'm going to praise the players because they played well today. And there was a handball and a yellow card for Tovid for using his hand. And we're going to look to make our final 2 changes. Oscar Walling is going to come on for Sam Beckwith. And Manny D is going to come on for Obi. And that will be the last of the changes. 5 added minutes. Chance to get a third here. Romero plays it to Ngoy. Back to Romero. Whips the ball in. No one home. And Lisby now running down. Finds Tovid, who is on a yellow after that handball. Cuts inside. And Watmuff is forced to make a brilliant save there. And it is a corner for Colchester as we go into any time. We don't see the corner. I suppose that is lucky for us. 93 minutes. And we are very close to a win on camera and another win at Scotland, taking our advantage at the top of the table. A further 3 points. Bishop. Now to Reed, who has a shot from distance, and Watmuff safely gathers it, and we're kind of lucky for that. Watmuff just holding on to the ball for as long as he can. And now throws it out to Allen, who was completely unmarked. Now to Ngoy. Plays the ball to Romero, who is in space. Plays the ball through to Ngoy. But it is offside. And just 30 seconds, 15 seconds now to go. Macy switched over to Ian Dolo. Now to Lisby. Now to Reed. And we're very close to a result here. And we have won on camera. Finally, we have won on camera. It feels like forever since we get our last win for an episode. But it is a rather convincing win in the end. Rochdale 2, Colchester 1. And your man of the match from that game, I would probably give to Romero and Ngoy, because they both played quite phenomenal. You know what? They can share it in my eyes. Apparently Colchester had more of the momentum. I disagree with that. For me, it looked like we were much the better side. But that lead at the top now extends to 5 points after Notts County lost to Tranmere and Fleetwood beat Northampton. In terms of the next game, I believe we do have Newport, who are in the playoffs. So we'll have a look at what games next. We might not even do the Newport or Bradford game. We'll just go straight to the FA Cup game. But yeah, what a win. And I'll come back to you with the next game we get to. Alright, so we do have some transfer business to bring you. Al Rakia is going to Shrewsbury on the 1st of January for £38,500. We get £36,000 of that because I use an intermediary. And Ebanks is going to Gateshead on loan until the end of the season. So that is some business to bring you. We drew against Newport 2-2. Last minute equaliser from Obi secured us a point away at Rodney Parade. But we're not going to play the Bradford match. We are going to go straight to the FA Cup game, and then we will probably play in Fleetwood, just to round things off for December and go from there. So I'll catch you when we play Barrow. Alright, just a signing to bring to you guys. A free agent has been signed for the club. Aleska Chetsovic has signed for Rochdale on a free transfer. Comes in as an impact sub, but probably would be getting a lot of game time with the stats he has. This is his first move to England. Surprisingly, he did gain a work permit despite not knowing the language, so that was always nice. Sky Bet League 1 standard player and has the potential to be one of the best players in the Championship in the future. But there we go. In terms of our lineup today, though, here we have it. We have Watmouth and goal, Beckwith, McAvoy and Gordon at back, Romero, Briley, Allen, Adebayo, Rowland, and Goy, Marty and Obi up front. I don't think... Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Al Rakia is going to Shrewsbury now on a free transfer. Not on a free transfer, for around £40,000. Oh, okay. For £40,000 in January. A lot of players are going. Barrow requested to be taken off the transfer list, so I've to update his playing time to a fringe player rather than surplus to requirements in case we can use him. But this is your team. In terms of the bench, Chetsovic is on the bench straight away. I'm going to put Duffy in for Obi, so there's changed the lineup there. In fact, no, Obi, and then Duffy for Marty. Marty D can be swapped from the main. What else? Arnold's wanted on loan. That is interesting. His ratings though isn't that great. Barrow can come in as well. Oscar Wallen wants to leave on loan. It's a common recurring theme, people wanting game time, but when you have good players, there's not exactly much you can do. But a squad number was given to him. Let's go and give him the number 54. We have a lot of players at the club. Obviously, it's going to be quite watered down going into the summer. That is just like me doing a lot of youth recruitment behind the scenes. I am heavily investing in the future, put it that way. There have been a couple youth signings that are coming in the summer, but I thought I'd cover that when we get to the bridge when they do sign, and I'll cover them as they go there. But players looking like they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of interest on clubs higher above us, but we snooped them first, which is really beneficial when the scouts have picked them out for recommendations as well. Let's go and win this football match. I'm now going to turn off my camera so the camera doesn't lag out. But here we go. Excuse me. Rochdale versus Barrow in the FA Cup. And we'll be doing one more match after this, and that will be Fleetwood at the end of December. And the background might go a bit darker by then, depending on how much time it takes me to get to that point. Because I'm doing other things whilst I'm recording. I'm doing a bit of multitask at the moment. But we are playing Barrow. Hopefully we get the win. We are going in as favourites and as the better team. Top of League 2. I didn't check Barrow's position, but Duffy is through there. Plays it back to Romero, who's to Ngoy. Places a shot, and it's just put out wide by the keeper. Was going in there, and it has gone out for a corner kick. We don't get to see it, but it is a good start for us. And here come Barrow on the attack. Fletcher has been dispossessed by Romero, and now OT from Briley. Beckwith just dribbling into space. Now plays it back to Briley. Jamie Allen now turns, finds Ngoy, turns again, finds Obi, and Obi takes on his man, beats him, and Duffy's through. Duffy, unfortunately, puts it wayward up above the net, but it is a good spell of play for Rochdale there. 6 minutes in, we've seen 2 highlights. This is highlight number 3. Romero to Allen. Allen has a shot deflected. Adebayo rolling back to Jamie Allen. And it was a poor pass by Allen, who Monroe managed to intercept. Newbie now, not Alex Newbie, the Rochdale player, it was another Newbie. It has been headed forward for Watmouth to collect. And he rolls it out to Sam Beckwith. Jamie Allen now plays it to Ngoy. Finds Obi. Is Obi offside though? He is, and the assistant referee's flag has gone up, and it was offside. So a free kick has been given. Stanley, the Barrow goalkeeper, has taken it. But we do regain possession immediately. Allen finds Romero. Romero volleys it in. Unfortunately, don't find anyone, but he does have the ball back after it was cleared away. Ethan Browley has a shot, and it has gone over the bar for another goal kick. 4 shots to Rochdale compared to Barrow's 0 in the first 10 minutes of the game here. And a throw-in has been dispossessed, and Duffy has gone for a wonder of goal of an attempt, just missed by fine margins over the bar, and it has gone out for another goal kick. So that's 5 shots to Barrow 0 now, as they look to start an attack. Newbie plays it to Booty, now Monroe, Booty again, and Goy has dispossessed Booty, and Duffy tries to play to Allen but intercepted, and now Newbie, who tried to play it forward, was dispossessed by Adebayo Rowan. Gordon to McAvoy. I think McAvoy has probably been one of the underrated players this season. Definitely been a one to watch. Here comes Duffy though, played through by Romero, who regains the ball. Romero crosses it in, can't find Obi unfortunately. Jamie Allen does get the ball after it was cleared away by Barrow. Takes on his man, beats him, finds Adebayo Rowan in the box. Just playing it round, and Brierley has another shot, and it is saved by Stanley. And Rochdale are dominating this first 15 minutes. 6 shots, albeit only 1 on target. But it is a good spell play for Rochdale. I say that as Barrow have a free kick. It is Booty over it, plays it to Newbie. Now Fletcher, back to Booty. Oh, has a shot, and it is over the bar quite comfortably. Would be nice to go on a bit of a cut run. Looks like there's a free kick for an offside there. As Monroe tries running down the wing, trying to beat Jamie Allen, fails. Allen regains the ball, plays it to Gordon, now plays it to Ngoy. Obi finds Duffy through. Duffy has a shot, and it is well over, not challenging Stanley in goal. I'm pretty sure that Stanley in goal is the brother to George Stanley. I could be wrong. Is that a brother or husband? I can't remember. But yeah, Will Stanley. I'm sure he's relating somewhat to George Stanley, who plays for Bayern Munich, I believe. Romero plays it to Brierley. Now over to Duffy. Plays the ball to Ngoy, finds him through. Duffy has another shot, and it is just over the bar. Duffy is getting wanted by more clubs. I'm pretty sure he's wanted by Burnley now, as well as Southampton. And Romero plays it to Beckwith. Over to Jamie Allen now. Now to Romero. Over to Ethan Brierley. Plays it over. Finds Duffy. Duffy's used his head. And it's played through, and Obi scores. And Ngoy with the assist. Duffy managed to use his head right for once. Heads it down to Ngoy. And Ngoy just taps it over to Obi, who just manages to just place his shot really well. Look at that. Live on camera, Duffy's used his head. And Ngoi's pass it to Obi, and the first time finish from himself puts Rochdale 1-0 up against Barrow in the FA Cup. And you can't say we haven't deserved it. I mean, look at those stats. We've been all over him. Oh, I kind of swatched from a chair to reposition myself then. Adebayo rolling. Now to Jamie Owen. Now over to Ngoi. Can we get a second? Dispossessed, but Obi does regain the ball. Does well to trap back. Obi has a shot from range and forces Stanway to make a save. And it is another corner for Rochdale. We don't get to see that though. We are 1-0 up when we should be more goals ahead. I couldn't get that out. We should be up by more. Adebayo rolling. Fizzes the ball in. Unfortunately, don't find a blue shirt. But it is played back to him. And he does take on his man. Beats him. Can he get the ball in? He can. Crosses it in. Finds Duffy. Uses his head. And as I reiterate in every episode, Duffy cannot head the ball. It's very rare that he can. Nowadays he has actually used it right for once. You should think with his height he does have decent heading. It is kind of disappointing that he doesn't. But yeah, our Duffy, 6 headed and 16 jump and reach, and he's 6'5", and you can't teach that. 6'5" striker. He's taking lessons off Peter Crouch. Let's go and dominate the second half then. Jamie Allen has the ball for us. Kyron Gordon now playing to Ngoi, the Uruguayan loanee from Blackburn, who I might actually consider making his loan a permanent transfer. We do have an offer on him for £600,000, and depending on how cut runs and money is at the end of the season, he might be someone worth to take a punt on if we are to stay in League 2 or even go up to League 1, if that is the case. Right, let's encourage the lads. 60 minutes in. Not really sim much. Oh, they didn't like that. It's alright. Stanway now. Plays the ball forward. And Smith has it for Barrow. Fletcher is dispossessed by Brierley. He plays it to Romero. Just taking his man one-on-one. Passes it back to Brierley. Duffy's through here. Plays the ball into Obi. And it is 2-0. Duffy, the Vampire Slayer. He's managed to get onto the ball there. That was played in wonderfully by Brierley. After Romero passed to him. We'll watch it again. Plays it wonderfully over. Duffy just finds himself in space. Manages to keep it in the box. First time cross. And Obi there to head the ball before any Barrow player, whether they had gloves on or not, could get to it. And it is 2-0. Duffy having a very good game, as is Obi. We are going to look to make some changes though now. And looking at what we have at our disposal, I am going to bring Adebayo Rowan off because I actually do have someone to bring on for him this time. The main is coming on, and Lukash can also come on for Romero. He can't play very well in that in-possession tactic. He can't play there at all, to be honest with you. But is someone who we can have as a more defensive player. So that being said, I'm going to focus play down the right when I find that. Right, there we go. Any more changes? Alexander could come on for Gordon. Marty can come on. Well, actually, no, we're going to keep Marty off. Going to see if we can get an extra goal for him to be happy about. In fact, Oliviero. I didn't see him at the bottom there. He can come on instead. I'm still going to stick with... Actually, no, I'm going to change that back now. Oh, no, I didn't want to focus on Arabella rolling. There we go. Alright. Any more changes? We're thinking McDermott. He can come on for Jamie Allen. And Sechovic can come on for Briley. And that is all 5 changes done in once. And Sechovic is coming on for his debut now. Stanway just holding the ball there. But Ngoy has managed to get the ball back. He is through in space here. Has a shot and Ngoy scores. Oliviero dispossessing the Barrow player there on the wing. Finds Ngoy, who just decides to take it all on his own. And it is a well-placed finish just in off the post. And it is 3-0 and Rochdale going into round 3 of the FA Cup. Very dominant performance. Very happy with the result here. I am going to now offer some praise to the players after this highlight. As Watmuff holds the ball, plays it to McAvoy. Nelson Alexander hoops it forward. Can he find a Rochdale player? Doesn't. Canavan clears it away. I'm pretty sure Canavan used to play for Rochdale. If it is the Canavan I'm thinking of now, Canavan. Smith now for Barrow. Oh, we don't see much more of it. Alright, now I'm going to offer some praise to the Rochdale players. We are going through to round 3. And I'm just thinking to save Duffy some energy, we're going to put him as an attacking midfielder to give Ngoy a chance up front. Ngoy and Obi playing superbly today. And it's 3 added minutes. Barrow not really challenged us at all. And as time finishes, Rochdale are through to round 3 of the FA Cup. Here are the stats. We, apart from possession, which I expected, I think I expected in most games, we're not always going to have much of the ball. But in every other stat, including fouls, unfortunately, we did dominate. I just want to check if that is the Canavan that did used to play for Rochdale. Is there a way to check? Career stats. There we go. Yeah, he did. I thought he did. He played with us in League One. I remember watching him when I would have been around 9 or 10 now. But here is my face. I'm back. Let's go and address the team. There we go. And we will be back for Fleetwood at the end of the month. Reason why I didn't do the games, I thought may as well get as close to January transfer window as possible, so then it makes it easier for me to go in and get through those games and do some transfers for you guys as well, because there is going to be a lot of business in January, so I am teasing you. But yeah, next game will be Fleetwood Town at the end of December. Hopefully we'll top at Christmas. Alright, just some business to bring you guys. Andrea Olivieri has signed for the club. He managed to gain a successful work permit. And I'm not going to lie to you, I am very, very impressed that we've managed to make this signing for such a small amount of money as well. £3,400 a week. Can't register until January, but has played in the 2nd Division of Italy for 4 seasons and has made regular appearances. So to sign him in League 2 is quite the coup. And you know the best thing about it? He's on the right side of the field as well. This is a position that I really needed to get someone in, and he looks really good for this level. He's too good for this level. I'm very happy that we've managed to sign someone of that calibre. I have got a bid on Ryan Trevor as well. He looks very promising. He looks actually really good just off a glance there. I have scouted him and he has come up as a priority. There's also this player who potentially could do something for us. Potentially. I'm mainly looking at these free transfers and thinking, well, can they do something for us? Rather than paying a transfer fee. But yeah, that is that. We're looking on this side as well. On the other side of on the wing. And our scouting ranges across the world, and I made that very clear at the start that I wanted to do that. At the start of the season, I put when the budgets got set out, I decided to do that. But we have people in like England, UK and Ireland as well. Also wanted to show you, I have been making some transfer room requirements. What have I done there? Anyway, I've not actually looked at these yet, so we are looking at them together. He looks blooming good. Wow, okay. I think I might go make some signings. I told you it was going to get darker there. Daylight is still not fully back yet, as the time does go on in the day. But we are going to go through how our December's gone. And, well, yeah, we've been on a bit of a winning streak. Barrow was the last game you saw. That was 3-0 in the FA Cup. And in the next episode, we'll be having a Roses derby. There's a title. Against Halifax. But we went on to beat Swindon 2-0, Accrington 4-2, both of those away. And then Newport and Barnet at home will beat 4-2 and 3-1 respectively. And we'll beat bottom of the league Northampton 3-1. And now we are playing 4th place Fleetwood to round off the episode and round off the 2026. Going into the next episode, we're going to be playing Halifax, and we'll also be doing a lot of transfer business, hopefully, as we go through that. But let's go to the match then. Here is your team playing for Rochdale today. It is Watworth in goal, Beckwith, Gordon, and Warwin gets a start. Warwin is coming in for where is it? McAvoy. I forgot his name for a second because McAvoy is injured. Watmouth is also going in January back to his club because apparently we're not playing him in the ball playing goalkeeper position. The same position we've been playing all season. But hey ho. We have Thompson on the bench who is going to come straight into the squad. So there's no need to get a replacement goalkeeper. Got Romero, Briley, and Adebayo Rowling in the midfield, and Goy in attacking midfield, Duffy and Marty up front because Obi has also got a minor injury. Let's go to the match then. In fact, we'll set some instructions first, and then let's go to the match. I expect another tough game, but the entertainment is coming today, so let's turn off the camera so we know it doesn't get too laggy in my face and I don't cause second-hand embarrassment whilst I am editing. And so we can enjoy the game together. Oh, something to win a bottle. Very yummy. Right. Let's go and win a football match. Back at Scotland, we were top of the league as expected by Christmas. I will show the table after this game. But yeah, let's go and win a game. I think you briefly saw it there. We have started creating a gap after being in such good form. But so let's go and win a football match. It is Fleetwood in the reddy orange and Rochdale in the blue and black. Whoa. It's going to be an exciting end to the season. We're probably going to round it up with 3 more episodes now. Doing a transfer special next episode, and then the episode after will focus on like February and March, and then with the youth intake as well, and then April and May. Duffy having a shot, and it is deflected, and it is a corner. April and May being the final episode of this season as we look to march towards League One. Duffy heads it forward, no one there to receive it, and it is cleared away. Gordon heading it forward though to Allen, who is intercepted. Now it's with Hume. Davis now to Bogan, who just played a lovely 1-2, and Graydon's in through and goal and has subsequently scored for Fleetwood, and it is 1-0 just 5 minutes in. Not the start Rochdale wanted, but you have to admit we've been absolutely played open there. Graydon making a lovely run off the chest, and it is a great finish. And Watworth ideally should be doing better there as well. We do have a corner though, just a minute after proceedings. Duffy with the header, and it is just over. Duffy cannot head the ball. And it looks like we have a free kick that Romero's over. Let's hope we can put some free kick magic in. And it is a corner kick. Bonham with a save for Fleetwood after a big shot of goal there from Romero, who is subsequently over the corner. Crosses it in. Reaches Duffy. Duffy scored a header. Duffy scored a header. Everybody stand up. Give a standing ovation. Duffy scored a header. Oh, we need to replay this for time. Look, Duffy rises highest, and Duffy scores. Oh, and voice crack. Oh, Duffy scored a header. Oh, I think I'm going to lose my voice anyway. Oh, dear. Duffy scored a header. You know what? I don't care if I lose this like 5-6-1. Duffy has scored a header. Oh, he scored another one. Duffy scored 2 headers. Duffy scored 2. Oh, no, he's offside. Oh, man, I don't think I've been so excited for someone to use the head. Oh, man, Duffy can use his head, but can't use the narrative anymore. Oh, no. Oh, we're through a goal. Duffy has a chance to make it 2-1. Can't. Finds Romero. Deflected. Duffy shoots. And it is a corner kick. Oh, man. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. I've just seen 2 headers from Duffy go into the net, and it's only 2 attempts with his head. Unfortunately, one of them was offside, but wow. We can't use the term Duffy can't head the ball anymore. I have managed to get him tied down to a contract, by the way. He hasn't signed it yet. But that will be in the next episode to confirm things. We are a bit cash-strapped because of signings we have made. But a lot of money is going to be opened up in January because we made a lot of business on outgoings and ingoings. It's been rather free apart from applying for stuff like work permits and stuff. Rooney now for Fleetwood. Finds Davies, is tackled, and it is a free kick. And Goy is given a talking to, and we can't see that because Football Manager is weird like that. Try and get my voice back. Romero over the corner. Can Duffy get a second on his head? It's cleared in. It is played to Duffy. Don't get to it. Ngoy over to Warren. Has a shot deflected. And it has gone out for a Rochdale throw-in. Oh, man. Let's offer out some encouragement. I'm genuinely in disbelief that Duffy has used his head. I was going to use the titles top of the table clash, but I'm just wondering if I just put Duffy scores a header. Because I think that's arguably as important as the top of the table clash. If not more important. And it is a free kick to Rochdale. Dave is tripping Ngoy and has got away with a warning there. Right, okay. Let's move on from Duffy scoring a header. Beckwith now plays it to Gordon. Now to Wallen, who's running forward into much space as no one challenging him and can get the ball in. Finds Romero, has a shot, Romero, and it is just over the crossbar. Rochdale punishing Fleetwood for their mistakes there and letting our players go into space. I'm real thirsty now after that little voice crack. Oh dear. Right, Davies is with the ball for Fleetwood. Now Potter. Graydon is tackled by Beckwith and it is a free kick. Helm now. Passes the ball into Bolton, plays it back to him. Helm plays now over to Rooney. And now to Hume, who has a shot, and it is deflected, and it is a Fleetwood Town corner that we don't get to see. But we do have another highlight. Bolton to Helm, back to Bolton. They're just playing it round again, Fleetwood here, in a little triangle. And Bryley's dispossessed him and sent Duffy free and through there. Is he going to square it? Oh, it's gone for a corner, and there was a big chance for us to do something there. Kind of disappointed in Duffy there for not squaring it, because he had the chance and space to right until the end. And the corner's gone in, and it has been cleared out, but we do regain the ball. Bryley to Romero, finds Marty, has a shot, and it's another corner. I thought Marty was in an offside position there, but I won't complain too much. Romero now over the corner again. Crossed it in. Don't find Duffy. And the Barrow crosses ball in. Can't find Marty. And it is saved by Bonham. 36 minutes in. And there's been chances at either end. And that was very weird from the Fleetwood goalkeeper. Caught me off guard. Wallen plays the ball to Owen, who's managed to kick out or play somehow. Hume throws it over, but don't find any Rochdale player. Now Adabeo Rowan has the ball. Plays the ball forward. Can't find anyone. And Goy's going pressing Potter though, who clears the ball. And Gordon's managed to get himself in the book for pushing Fiddy of Fleetwood, which is a rather interesting take on things. I don't think he deserved a yellow there. We have been the much better side though going into this. Hopefully we can go into half time with a lead. Adabeo Rowan with the ball after being passed from Wall, and now it's Ethan Bryley. Oscar and Gordon. Now Sam Beckwith, who plays it over to Romero, and Romero's in space here, and it is a corner. And I'm going to offer out some encouragement very quickly. As Marty, of all people, is over the corner. That's a very random choice. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Ngoy now plays it back to Marty. Over to Romero. It is another corner. Maybe Marty's just really good at crossing. Looks like we're going to go into this level pegging unless Rochdale can do something about it. Barrow dispossessed the Fleetwood player. Is in space. Plays it over to Ngoy. Finds Jamie Allen in the box. And it is 2-1 going into half time. 48 minutes on the clock. And Rochdale are deservingly in the lead. Barrow dispossessing his man. Finds Ngoy in the box. Who just waits for Jamie Allen to get in there. Plays the ball through. And to be fair, anybody could have got to that ball. Jamie Allen got there first. And Rochdale are going into half time 2-1. And it is nothing but deserved. Duffy intercepting the ball. But it is half time. A thrilling first half at Spotland Stadium. And arguably we do deserve to be in the lead. Looking at the stats, absolutely the better side. And I'll show you the table here. I'm sorry, I'm a bit short of breath. 72 goals scored and over 30 goals against, which, I mean, that's not great when we've played 27 games and conceding more than 1 goal per game when you put it like that. But 19 wins, 7 draws, 1 loss, and we have got a 15-point lead over Colchester, and then an 18-point lead over Notts County. So, playoffs might be secured very soon as well. I am going to make some changes because I feel like we can afford to make changes at this point. I am going to bring on Wilson. I want to see how he can do. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to bring on McDermott. I think it's silly to bring on Wilson at this stage. I am going to bring Gordon off for Wilson, who can play in that position. Just so Gordon does not get a yellow card. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to stick with. As we are underway. Duffy looking a bit worse for wear as well. So that Tom kid that just came up in that corner there might come on sooner than expected. Romero plays the ball and it is a corner. It was deflected on the way in there and has gone out for a corner, which Marty's over again. I'm going to have to pause it in a second and check Marty's stats. Cross it into Duffy. I'm going to check now because it is bugging me. 8 cross it. 13 corners to be fair to him. Oh, he was class, doesn't he? Wow. I didn't probably see how good his stats were until now. Like I knew he was good, but like this is nuts. Like look at him. He's only 17. That is mental. Here's a free kick for Fleetwood, and Jamie Allen has been put into the book. God, I don't know what good Marty was. I knew he had a heap of potential because the scouts said, well, he has a lot of potential and we have pretty good scouts. So I believe in that. Barrow rolling, plays to Allen, finds Romero, over to Ngoy, and it's free for Rochdale. Fantastic freeze. And it is 3-1 and Rochdale looking to stay in that formidable stop at the spot at the top. Not that they can be moved from there. We are an immovable object. We shall not be moved. I really can't speak. I probably wasn't speaking when I was a little kid. And like when I'm growing up, my speech has got a lot better. But yeah, some words I can struggle with. So if I do sound like I'm jumbling up the words, it isn't intentional. I can really struggle with my speech sometimes. Anyway, 58 minutes in, I'm going to bring Duffy off because he doesn't look... well, he's delighted, but he's a bit shattered. Beckwith also looks tired, which springs into question what we can do. I thought I had 2 centre-backs. Actually, I know what I can do. Oh, no. Do that. Then Beckwith is in the middle. I'm going to offer out some praise now. That didn't go well. Oh yeah, it did. Green faces! Yay! Oscar Warwin now for Rochdale. He's dribbling and finds Jamie Allen. Back to Warwin, now to McDermott, who finds Kidd, just come on as a substitute. Finds Martin, a great ball there. Plays out to Romero, finds Romero. This could be another one for Rochdale. Romero drives in space, finds McDermott, and it is blocked away. Adebayo Rowan now finds Jamie Allen again. Now back to Beckwith. Plays the ball over. And Marty is unlucky not to beat Bonham there. And deservingly, we are the better side here. And we do deserve to be 3-1 up. I will keep saying that. As Graydon tries to shut me up. Managed to win a corner for Fleetwood now, as they look to reduce the deficit to 1 goal rather than 2. Wolf is over the corner for Fleetwood. Crosses it in. And it is cleared away. And Kidd is running for that ball. Gains it. And look at him. He's running and running and running. All the way down. Very much credit to the kid. Crosses it over. Finds Adebayo Rowan. And Rochdale have a chance to do something on a build-up here. Adebayo Rowan plays it in. And Ngoy has got 2 for Rochdale. And it is an absolutely lovely spell of play. And you just have to credit Kidd there for the run that he made to make sure the ball stayed in play. And then Adebayo Rowan making sure it was finished off by passing it into the middle. And Ngoy tapping it home. And it is Rochdale 4, Fleetwood Town 1. You see, this tactic does work. This tactic does work. You've always seen 3 wins on here, which is a lot better than what we have seen on camera before, isn't it? But 4-1, looking like we are going to solidify our intention that we do want to go up this season. As Bagan plays it over to Graydon, and Watworth, in what is his final game for Rochdale, saves the ball. Unfortunately, can't keep a clean sheet on his last game. It is going to be his last game. Guardiola kind of got in contact with me and said he wants him back. As Tom Kidd is through! Oh, Tom Kidd. He doesn't get his goal today. I'm pretty sure he's already scored for Dale this season. He has. He scored as a substitute. If I remember, we was watching that game together. As 87 minutes are gone now, and can we make any more changes? We've got 2 out of 5 left. Right, I'm going to bring on Lukash. I'm going to bring on Barrow for Alan. There we go. Ngoy winning man of the match today. Deservingly so, as Barrow comes on after removing his transfer request. As Lukash plays it to McDermott, and McDermott scores! McDermott just off the bench. And it is Rochdale 5, Fleetwood 1. You would not think this is 2 teams at the top of the top part of the table. Rochdale demicitated, I can't say that word. Decimated. There we go. Decimated Fleetwood. Piece by piece. And Rochdale are rampant. What a performance today. I'm going to give some praise to these players. They have not let down. After letting that first goal in, we have scored 5. 5. As Marty wants to make it 6, plays it to McDermott. Can we get 6? I think that's a bit greedy. But Marty plays it to Kidd. Oh, it's a corner. Marty with an absolutely scintillating pass. Unfortunately, Kidd can't finish it off, and that is the end of it. Rochdale 5. Fleetwood Town 1. What a way to finish off the calendar year. And look at that gap. 15 points that gap is. And then to Fleetwood who are now in 7th. The gap is 20. Absolutely formidable performance for Rochdale. Very, very proud. And that is going to be the end of that. I need to put my camera back on because I had my phone on charge whilst we were doing that game, so I can... Whoop, nearly fell over. There we go. I'm back. I can't believe Duffy just scored a header. I'm genuinely in disbelief. Like, I can't stop smiling about it. But that is probably as good as a win as you're going to see from the champions in waiting. Yes, I have said it. Like, we're going to remove all our form now, aren't we? Like, we're going to go on real bad form. Duffy has signed a new deal. I have had to give him like a big bonus to try and keep him, because we couldn't afford to pay him higher than £1,100 a week. And then, as you can see, there's quite a recurring number there of £550 because, well, that was as much as I could give him. But in the next episode, we are going to play in Halifax and doing some more transfer business as we look to make this a very successful season. Once again, back-to-back promotions is on the cards. Will we do it? Well, you'll just have to keep watching to find out. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, I see you all at Carlisle at home tomorrow in the National League, as it is first versus third, and you can get your tickets at Rochdale's website. Get your tickets, be there. It is going to be a very good day. If you are watching this on Friday, you can find me in a club shop on Saturday. Come say hello. And then, yeah, we'll do a reaction stream tomorrow. Win, lose or draw. We'll go through everything there. We'll play some games and, yeah, we'll have some fun. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Up the Dale. See you later. Thank you to the people who support me via my Buy Me a Coffee page. The link to support me beyond subscribing to the channel can be found in the description below.